Hey, well done, Miss Kelly. Well done. First Welder Academy player to represent his country. Bravo, Miss Kelly. Bravo. We're not Brazil. We're Northern Ireland. Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome to Season 16, Episode 4 here at H&W Welders on The Impossible Dream, where we're going to try and win the Champions League with a Northern Irish club. It's looking unlikely, given this is the final season, and today we are playing Nice, home and away in the Champions League group stage, and we have to win both games if we want any chance of being able to get out of the group and not having to go down to the Europa League. And if we want to go down to the Europa League, we probably need 4 points, and that should do it. I can't see Nice taking points off Man City and Bayern Munich on the return fixtures. But the big news since last episode is the Academy has finally produced an international footballer, Ian Miss Kelly. He is, you can see there, capped by Northern Ireland, and he is the first player to come through our Academy and then get himself capped for his country. So well done to Miss Kelly. That is a wonderful achievement. And the other thing that has happened is we have a second Wonder Kid at the club, and one that we actually own in Ordonez. The media description of him has changed to Wonder Kid, so that's excellent. You know, he's joined us from AC Milan. It was last season now, so you know that's good. That's good. We have two Wonder Kids, one of which we own. Now there's a little bit to catch you up on the field since last episode. The first one was against Glenavon in the league, the first game. So let's go and see how we did in that one. We took an early lead through McDade. McDade got our second and our third before Moreau made it 4-0 early in the second half. Thompson smashed in a fifth before Paulo Alfonso completed the scoring in stoppage time. So comfortable as you like, a very, very good performance from us. And McDade actually missed a third penalty, which would have been a fourth goal for him. Aaron McPenn is in fine form this season. But yeah, we were far too good for him. And it showed in the scoreline, an XG of over 5. So, you know, we didn't fluke it. Now we move back into the Cups and the Shield. First up, it was Glentoran in what I think was the League Cup. Yeah, it was the League Cup. So let's go see how we did. Havner found Hammond in the area to give us the lead. Jelfs found Bittner, who made it 2-0. Before Napoleon sealed the tie. So a comfortable win. We're into the next round. It's Coleraine. I think we're into the quarterfinals in the next round of the League Cup. Yeah, I mean, this as always, these always take place during an international break. So, you know, we're a little bit limited on what we can do in terms of squad selection. But Hammond got a goal, looked quite good up there. And yeah, just generally speaking, fairly good performance, I have to say. Next up, it was Caramel Wafer Cup action against Dundee United. Napoleon got the only goal. So, not a classic. We were the better team. You can see Hammond again struggled up front. Alfonso struggled a little bit as well. There was a penalty, but XG will tell you, the XG tracker will tell you, it was a game we should have won, and we did. And in the next round of the UEFA Cup, it is going to be Livingston. Now, the final game to catch you up on outside of the league was in the County Antrim Shield against Crusaders. So let's see if we can make it 3 from 3 for the Cup games. Dylan Lake opened the scoring just after half-time. Crusaders pulled level before an own goal sealed the tie. So we were just about good enough in this one. You can see again, XG tracker, they scored from 1 or 2 shots on goal. But we did rely on an own goal to get the win. So far from being a perfect performance from us, it was good enough. And it will be Larne in the next round of the County Antrim Shield, which is the semi-final. So you can see there how that looks. Now, we have some games in the league between the two Nice games. I will play through those and catch you up. Crusaders, Coleraine, and Glentoran, those are. But let's have a look and see what it's done for the league table. We are still... well, technically, we're joint top with Linfield because they've played a game more, but with that game in hand, massive goal difference in our favour. You know, it is what it is. This is what we're all about, though. The Champions League. We need 6 points if we're going to have any chance. What we will probably want is either Bayern Munich or Manchester City to do the double over the other one, which is unlikely to happen if we're completely honest. And then that gives us a chance. The fact we play City at home, maybe we'd like Bayern Munich to beat them twice so that at least we've got City at home and maybe we're more likely to get a result there. But basically, I think we just need to do our own thing and try and make sure we're getting into the Europa League and try and win that. You can see the rest of the ties here. Coleraine, as I say, in the quarterfinals of the League Cup. Larne in the semi-finals of the Antrim Shield, and Livingston in the, is that a quarter-final? It must be, of the UEFA Cup. Let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Nice. And we can see we're expecting a 4-2-3-1. It's the same as the other, as Bayern Munich and City games, sort of inside or narrow wide players and complete wing-backs getting forward. So we're going to have to be on our game here, but you'd like to think we could beat Nice, wouldn't you? So it's going to be Young in goal, Surgeon, Ordonez, McGurk, and Major as the back four. Tomo as a deep line playmaker, Scott as the box-to-box, so a little bit of change there. We are away from home, so I was tempted to be a little bit more defensively minded, but I just thought, no, we should be able to go at this mob. Bittner's going to go down the right with Lake down the left, Armstrong and Holder through the middle, a bench of Hemmerstrom, Octavio, Jelfs, Kavanagh, Kamani, McCracken, and Fitzpatrick. Oh, come on. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. I don't recognize any names there that we've come across previously. I mean, Nice is one of those teams that's a little bit weird to see them in the Champions League. I think were they there in real life for the year they had Balotelli and what's his name? Ben Arthur. Did they get to the Champions League that year? Maybe they did. What do we want to say? We've been on a good run lately, impressed me. That's what Theo says. They've lost their last 2 games. Let's pile on the misery. Let's try going with that. We're away from home. We've got a decent reaction there. So let's see what we can do. So they are lining up as expected. They lost to City and Munich as well, and Bayern as well. So, yeah, given that this is the away game, a draw here wouldn't be terrible. If we get 4 points off of them, that will mean we'll have the head-to-head over them. It will mean they will need 5 points to overthrow us, which you can't get 5 points in 2 games. They would have to get 6. So that's unlikely to happen, and that's assuming that we would lose to Bayern Munich and City in the return games as well. So 4 points will be enough to get us Europa League, you would imagine. But if we want to try and get out of the group, which we do, and no matter how unrealistic it is, we need to get both 2 wins here. Here we go. Holder's clean, picked up a clearance. Can he find the finish? Venton Holder, wrong side of the post. Of course, he is French as well, on loan from Lyon, so he will want to do well, no doubt, in his home country. We'll just keep encouraging here. City's taken the lead against Munich, so that's not what we wanted. It doesn't really matter as long as the same team wins both, and City is now 2-0 up. I mean, we almost did better than that at Etihad. This game, though, we've got to focus on our hit praise there. Hopefully we score so the praise doesn't look out of place. Major gets a cross in. It's towards Holder. It's found its way through to Dylan Lake, and we have scored. It's a 5th goal this season for Lake. I almost didn't start him. I almost played McCracken out there wide on that left-hand side. But Lake has justified his selection late in the first half by tapping in what was a horrible misheader in the middle, although Holder maybe has to take his credit for putting the defender under pressure. But Major got the cross in. Late got the tap in, and it's 1-0 to the Welders late, and not even late in the first half, at half-time. All right, what do we want to say? Well, it's got to be don't get complacent, doesn't it? Don't get complacent here, boys. Get back out there. Get a second goal would be nice so I could breathe a little bit easier. And if we win away from home, then that basically would then just mean don't lose at home, and we're in the Europa League. Here we go, Bittner. Forward there for Armstrong to pick up from Thompson. Armstrong tackled away. Tomo's there though. And again, Lake, Scott, the Wonder Kid, to give him his full title. Here we go with Major. Major loses out, and that is going to put us under pressure, is it? No, McGurk is there. He always is. Lake. Ball. It's a wonderful ball around the corner for Venton Holder, and he can't... I tell you what, Venton Holder has not had his goal-scoring boots on in Europe like he did last time, has he? Armstrong with the corner. Where's McGurk? He's a massive threat from these. It's headed away. Lake will pick it up. What can he do? He's on the wrong side. Oh, it's a lungy tackle. And it's kind of a silly one, actually, because he's on his right foot there if he's going to cross it in. There wasn't too much he could have done. We've got another highlight. Surgeon with a throw. He finds Lake. Lake crosses it in towards Bittner, but Bittner, he's pacey. He's not really good in the air. Aldonius, you've got to stop diving in like that, man. You're supposed to be a wonder kid, and that was almost a wonder goal. 3-0 now. Bayern Munich, you should be disgraced with yourselves there. Let's just keep praising. It's not been a particularly fascinating game. 4-0. Jesus Christ, we're the second best team in this group. It's so frustrating when that happens. Oh, that was a risky pass. You know, we go to the Etihad and we put up a better showing for ourselves. Ordonez again, just... I wonder if it's a pacey player that he's up against, and that's where he struggles. McGurk this time, and again, can McGurk get in there? It's gone out for a throw. Alright, what we might... I mean, that's almost asking them to do it even more so, but let's just compact that line up in front. Let's tell them to focus. And what we might do, given the circumstances of the game, is let's take off Armstrong and put on an extra centre-back. And we can have him as a ball player. Octavio can play as a ball player. Then let's bring Kamani on for Thompson. And just play him as a more defensively minded player. And hopefully, we're in stoppage time. Hopefully, we will see this through. Ball forward. Major has it. Crossfield ball, he finds Holder. Wonderful ball there for Bittner. Now, Bittner's quick. Can he find a finish? He's been doing it domestically, and he does it in Europe as well. Hendrik Bittner seals the match in stoppage time. It's 2-0 to the Welders, and that is a big sigh of relief because that should... assuming that we don't go and lose to them at home having beaten them away, that should be at least Europa League football guaranteed. If Manchester City can do a double over Bayern Munich, then we go to Munich for a very, very big game next episode. But let's not worry about that too much just now. Let's just get this game done and dusted. Ball into the box, and they're pinging it around. Again, it's offside. Just relax here, boys. We maybe go off of attacking. Let's just go back to cautious. The two ball-playing centre-backs. I wonder if Octavio and McGurk are better in Europe because they can both play out from the back. Octavio is quite good on the... I think he's got passing of 16. He's not as good a defensive player as Ordonez, though. So I've kind of gone for one defensive... You know, Ordonez as a set... Well, we've taken him off ball player because he can't do it. So, but yeah, I'm not really speaking words, am I? I'm just doing half thoughts. But I wonder if Octavio and McGurk, two ball players there, might work in Europe, even if we lose a little bit defensively. It's not like Ordonez is setting the world alike as a centre-back. He is quite often diving in and getting caught out of position. I wonder if there's a special instruction I can give him. Stay on your feet. But he is staying on his feet. Maybe he just needs to lunge in. But anyway, we've got the 3 points. We come back from France victorious. That is what ultimately matters. And, well, on we go. So, Manchester City smash Bayern Munich 4-0. We get the win that we wanted in France. And, well, it's a 0-3-6-9 group. So Heartland and Wolf Welders turned dominance into victory against Nice. We've got money in the bank. We've got the France boss looking at Venton Holder. Go on, Venton. McGurk is going to be suspended for the second leg. Well, not the second leg, you know what I mean, though, the next game. So that's going to mean Octavio and Ordonez as a centre-back duo, isn't it? Anyway, guys, wait right there. I'll play through these league fixtures and we'll be back for the Nice second game as they come to Belfast. Okay, welcome back. It is time for the second game against Nice. Now, before we get to that, the under-19s 7-1 against Nice. I forgot to mention, they did lose the away game. So they go back to, I'm not sure if they play at Tillysburn or where they play at, if they do play at Windsor Park as well. Either way, smashing, and that puts them top of the group. So looking good to progress into the knockout rounds with 2 games to play. Now, speaking of games to play, there's 3 to catch you up on in between the 2 ties. The first one in the league was against Crusaders, so let's go see if we can get 3 points. We took a second half lead when Surgeon's cross was knocked down by Mladenov for Fitzpatrick. And we sealed the points when Hammond ended a goal-mouth scramble. So, not the best performance this one from us. McDade had a shocker up front. We went to 2 up top. We brought Hammond on and moved Fitzpatrick up there. And we looked much better when we did that. Mladenov came to life as well. I think that for some reason he got more space playing 2 up top. You can see the match ratings weren't bad. So all in all, we did enough. We did enough, and that's the main thing. Next game was again in the league against Coleraine. Afonso crossed for Holder to give us the lead before Armstrong sealed the win. So the definition of a bullet header from Venton Holder to give us the lead. Second half goal there from Armstrong. Coleraine literally offered nothing. Well, they got 2 corners, so they offered something, I suppose. And it was as comfortable as a 2-0 win as you would like without us being fantastic. A little bit of complacency in front of goal. You can see again we had a lot of chances without putting too many away, which is maybe a slight concern, but we got the 3 points, and that's all that ultimately matters. Final game to catch you up on was against local rivals Glentoran. Fitzpatrick part of the Glentoran defence for Mladenov to give us the lead. McDade made it 2-0 and then 3-0 before Glentoran pulled one back. So we were good in the first half, less so in the second half. Mladenov missed a penalty, then McPenn got back on duty, got 2 of them. Mladenov did get a goal as well. Nice goal from them in the second half, but the game was kind of done at that point. But what about the pass from Fitzpatrick for the opening goal? Absolutely split their defence in 2, he did. So a quick look at what that all means for the league table, and we are now 6 points clear. Everybody's played 12 goals. Most teams have played 12 games. And yeah, it's all going to plan, 12 from 12. But what we want is another win here. Ideally, we probably do need City to beat Munich and then have it all on the line in Munich ourselves. Let's have a look and see what we're doing here against Nice. We are expecting them to play something similar to what they did in the first game. And this is the team we're sending out. It is a little bit different. So we're going to keep Young in goal. Surgeon, Ordonez, Octavio, and Major. Reminder that McGurk, of course, is suspended for this one. Kamani and Thompson are going to get back together in midfield. Bittner, Armstrong, and Lake. McDade up top. No, that's not what we want. We want Venton Holder up top. Where are you, Venton? And that will be the team that we send out. Okay, so we can see the team sheets there. I didn't pay close enough attention to their team in the first leg to notice any differences. Put on a worthy display. All right, Theo, we'll go with you again, mate. We'll go with you again. We'll pump our fists, say we have faith. Thompson is no longer looking aggressive. Let's see if Venton can get some goals here. And, I mean, this could be a little bit of an awkward one without McGurk at the back. Octavio and Ordonez have each looked a little bit, what's the word? Less than safe, let's maybe say, at the back. So if we've got both of them, yeah, it's slightly nervous, isn't it? But if we can take a point here, as I said during the last game, that essentially guarantees us Europa League football. If we can take all 3, then we come back next time fighting for a spot in the Champions League knockout rounds, even if it is unlikely that we get there. But the main thing is, yeah, that we're in Europe after Christmas. So we've got to throw deep in our own half. Major to Armstrong. Armstrong gets it forward early, but can't find Venton hold up. And here they come the other way. This isn't ideal. Young is there to make the save. It looks like it was offside anyway. But a bit of a nervy first minute of the game there for us. Let's give them some encouragement. We haven't created anything as of yet. And that is slightly concerning. We do have Mladenov on the bench. We could bring him on to play in a number of positions. Now, do we have someone to score a goal from a corner without McGurk? The answer to that is no. And the early signs are there that we're not quite looking as good as we could at home to a team that we would expect to win, having beaten them away from home. Let's take it off pass ball into space. We've got a highlight. Major with a throw. It's towards Bittner. He flicks it on, but it's cleared away. Oh, and Ordonez. I tell you what, for a wonder kid, he's not much wonder, is he? And we've got away with that as it hits the post. And there's not too much faith in that back two, I've got to say. They're both very high potential. And the fact that Ordonez is a wonder kid, maybe that is affecting my judgment of him. But it should be quite good. Ball in. Oh, it's cleared off the line. But taking it off past ball into space definitely seems to have helped us a little bit, doesn't it? Although we've only had that one shot. Major is looking nervous. We do have Kavanagh on the bench. We could make that change. I decided not to put Scott, the wonder kid, in the team for this one. Maybe that's going to come back and bite me. I haven't been super impressed by him, and that goal's been coming. And we can't complain for a start. We've been, well, second best. I don't think we can make an argument against that, can we? And Surgeon, again, is just beaten at the back post. It seems to happen a lot. Some of it might just be, that's when a fullback gets beaten, that's what happens. But it's still frustrating. Here we go with Lake. Can we get an instant response? He's gone a long way, gets the cross in, but straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Let's give them a berating. Ball comes forward. Ordonez is there. Does well on that occasion. Here we go with Surgeon. And this is becoming a bit of a long highlight. Lake. What can he do? Dylan Lake. Crossfield ball. Finds Bittner. Can Bittner draw one in for us? It's a cross. It's back post. It's Lake. It's Holder. He can't miss. And Venton Holder is going to berate them now. Venton Holder draws us level instantly. So that is something. It shows we can do it. Maybe the goal's just going to wake us up. Bittner did well. Armstrong with a flick on. Lake's effort was blocked and ricocheted around, and Holder literally couldn't miss. I could have scored that. And that we're coming straight back for another kickoff highlight. Are we going to go in front, or are we going to go instantly behind? Octavio has read that like a book. Excellent stuff. Major goes back to Young. Ordonez is free, mate. So is Surgeon. They're trying to put a bit of pressure on us, but so far we're showing signs that their goal may have just woken us up. Let's hope we don't go back to sleep having scored. Armstrong goes back to Ordonez, to Lake. Lake looking for Venton Holder. It's not quite. Oh, it's a poor back pass, and Venton Holder pounces. And in the first half stoppage time, or not quite in first half stoppage time, we've turned it on its head. We've fallen behind, and what's that, 90 seconds later, we're 2-1 up. A terrible back pass. Holder was putting a little bit of pressure on him. The goalkeeper, we wasn't expecting. I'm not sure what the goalkeeper was doing. Go and just put your foot through it, mate. But having fallen behind late in the first half, we go in, 1 goal to the good. Wonderful stuff. Point finger. Don't get complacent. We've got a nervous-looking right back, which might need to be fixed, actually, especially if we've got Kavanagh there, and we know Kavanagh will do a decent job for us. We'll give him 5. We'll see if he gets out there and if he improves his outlook on life. With a bit of praise. But, yeah, I mean, this hasn't been convincing, but we don't have to be convincing. We've just got to win, don't we? We've been not bad against the other 2 teams and come away with losses, so let's have a game where we're not great, but pick up 3 points. That'll do me just nicely. Ball forward. Major, you've got to go, mate. You've got to go. So Kavanagh will come on. Bittner's not having a great game out there, so let's get Mladenov on for him. Here we go. Venton Holder on a hat-trick. Can he get what would be almost the worst hat-trick in football history? No, he can't. And we've got a set piece to defend, which always makes us nervous in Europe. We get that away. Holder was there. Can Armstrong get to it first? No. And Surgeon heads that clear. Lake can't win it. Surgeon. Can he get a foot in? No. Ball into the penalty area. Again, it's headed away. I missed who it was, but Armstrong on the break now. Holder, Mladenov are both with him. He goes, it's a wonderful pass for Venton Holder. Can he finish it for us? It is a wonderful last-ditch tackle. Making up for his poor back pass there was Robin. Let's give them some praise. And, well, this hasn't been a great game. But it looks as though, oh, we've got a set piece, a corner to defend. Can we get that away, please? Young is there. And if we don't score from this, we might need to go and shut the game down. Young with a nice ball forward there for Lake. To Kamani. Armstrong. Holder's getting forward. Can Venton Holder wrap it up for us? Here he's in. Venton Holder across the goalkeeper. But he can't. Mladenov keeps it in. Can Mladenov keep the pressure up? It's going to be a free kick, and what we will do now is go and close it down. Okay, so we've made a sub. We're bringing off Lake. We're bringing on DeLauro to sit in the back line for us. Kamani drops back in. Armstrong moves out wide. And I think I put us to ultra defensive. We're just going to try and waste time now and see this out. We've got a free kick in our attacking area. And let's see if we can just see it out, get the 3 points. Job done. We're in Europe after Christmas. Now, next episode, we will fight to see if we can get out of the group. I didn't see any scores come through from... not happy with that performance, though, guys. And that is because the other game finished 0-0. So, it is all to play for against Bayern Munich. It doesn't change too much. It just means that... I mean, a draw wouldn't have been enough anyway with the head-to-head. So, we need to go to Munich and win. And if we do that, then there is a chance... If Nice can do us a favour and everything else, there is still a chance we could get out of this group. But there we go. We've got money in the bank. Venton Holders double does the job for us. And, well, we're still there. We're still there, and we're still fighting for this group stage. But that'll do it for today, guys. If you have enjoyed that, make sure you hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. We'll be back next time. We will go to Munich. We will put it all on the line. And can we take it down to the final game day, where we host Manchester City? And if we can, well, that would be exciting, wouldn't it? I'll see you next time for that, guys. Until then, take care.